Now, miracle, it's a term that's often overused, but our next guest really has experienced one. 2 years ago, we met Sydney mum, Lucie Clark. She was going blind in one eye and was months away from becoming wheelchair-bound. Multiple sclerosis was ravaging her body. But then came a beacon of hope. She was chosen for a clinical stem cell trial at Sydney's St Vincent's Hospital.
So this trial is going to completely, fingers crossed, I have hope, that it's going to stop my condition getting worse so we can live a normal life again.
2 years on and 40-year-old Lucie is doing just that. Look at her now. She's a picture of health and she joins us now along with her hubby Joshua and Head of Haematology at St Vincent's Hospital, Dr Sam Milliken. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness, an OMG moment with those waves and an OMG moment with you. You look extraordinary.
I feel amazing. Oh my goodness. Such a change. I just feel fantastic.
So tell us about what was going on then, because what were you facing? We gave a bit of an idea. You were going blind in one eye.
I found it hard to walk. I couldn't take care of our two kids. I was really, really sick and things were really bad. And thank God I got onto the trial because, as you can see, I feel fantastic and I'm fine.
It's changed your life
completely. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, wow. And hubby, Josh, to Lucie, you obviously have seen this remarkable...
Oh, yeah, I've seen the worst, but, you know, I've got my best friend back, you know. It's been over 10 years since it happened, so couldn't be more happier.
Because how tough was it watching her going through...
Yeah, pretty tough.
When she was being ravaged by MS?
With the kids seeing it as well, so it wasn't good.
Amazing. Now, Dr Sam, you've got to tell us, this sort of turnaround, have you seen it like this? Are you amazed by what you've
Well, the evidence is growing that this treatment is perhaps the only treatment for people with the sort of MS that she's had, where the standard treatments are failing, that can actually turn it around. But in most people, it just stops the disease from getting worse. But in about a third of cases, it actually brings about significant improvement.
So how does the treatment work? Give us in everyday terms.
Good question, good question. MS is a disease where the immune system attacks the nerves in the brain. And what we think happens with this treatment is we actually switch off and reset the immune system, so it stops that attack from continuing. It's
pretty tough, though, going through it. It wasn't easy going at all, Lucie, was it?
No, Deb, it was really tough. I had chemo five days straight for 7 hours, and it was hell.
7 hours of chemo?
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
A day. It was tough, but look, I feel fantastic, and I'm just so grateful to be able to be part of the trial. It was amazing, and I can sit here now and I can smile and I feel fantastic.
And you described it when you were with us, getting in on that trial as like winning the lottery because it was so rare to be
I still
involved.
think that. Yeah.
And how did you tick all the boxes? Because it was only a rare few who got involved.
Yeah, you have to have, fit a certain criteria. And luckily, I just got in on time because I was 3 months out of being in a wheelchair.
Wow.
So it's going to really work if you can get it in time. So thank goodness I could get there and get the trial done, and it's wonderful.
And how quickly, Josh, did you see the results? Was it instantaneous?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, even when she was in hospital.
You could just see her coming back to life,
definitely.
pretty much.
Yep, before she even came home, yeah, definitely.
Wow. So, are you cured?
I believe I am. I have to say that I feel that I am now. Because it is still a trial, it's really unsure, but I feel great. I have 20 lesions on my spine and 30 in my brain, and they're now null and void, and I feel fine. So I think that I am cured.
Is she, Dr Sam, do you think?
Or we hope so. Time will tell. There's just been a study published by our colleagues from Canada, and they have a much longer follow-up than we do. And for people who do get a good response like this, they're now out to 7 years without signs of the disease coming back.
That's amazing.
But there is a small proportion where, unfortunately, the disease does come back. Although the interesting thing is it looks as if when it does, it's not as severe as it was before the transplant.
So where are we at with the trials at the moment? Are they still ongoing?
The trial's ongoing. I mean, this is actually a dangerous procedure. This was a procedure developed for cancer patients, and a side effect of the treatment was the immune suppression, and that's the reason that this treatment seems to work for MS. So we felt that it was very important we only do it as a trial and that we gain the information we need to know that it is the right treatment for these patients.
And is the funding for it ongoing? Will we see more people?
We're actually funding it through our current haematology budget at St Vincent's Hospital. We haven't received any special funding for this trial. Our colleagues in Canada were actually given $6 million by the Canadian government for their trial.
Yeah.
So we're hoping we'll get more funding, and it's important that the sort of fundraising that's going on by the good people here, and there's a fundraiser going on for our ward to improve the ward, and with the City to Serve, what's called All for Trace. And those things, the public support is what's helping us to continue the program.
And speaking of the City to Serve, you're helping yourself to raise money. Are you going to run it?
No, I don't think that's going to be the case. But yes, I am. I'm really, really pleased. So that's at the end of August. So I'm really pumped.
So you're in training though?
I'm going to, yes.
You're going to give it a try? Well,
I'm
you
going
can
to walk it.
Exactly.
I am
You don't
going
have
to walk
run
it. No, definitely not. I don't think I could. But I'm excited, so it's going to be great fun.
And the kids must be just beside themselves, Josh.
Oh,
you as well, to have their mum back with energy.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
We're pretty happy about it.
It's extraordinary. And you must have had an amazing roller coaster ride too, because when you were diagnosed with MS, found out you were pregnant.
Yes, that's right. We were trying to have a child, and then I found out that I had the condition, and my GP told us to stop trying for kids, but I didn't realise at the time that I was actually pregnant with our first child, which was tough. But look, that's life. So you just put your head down and you just keep trying, and it's going to be fine, and you just got to truck on through it.
I think your positive attitude has got a lot to do with where you are
today.
Definitely. You think?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, look, all credit to you. It's just extraordinary, and we want to keep following your journey.
Thank you very much. That would be amazing. Thank you very much for your support.
Wonderful. I'm really glad this treatment's worked. So, thank you all for coming in today.
Thank you.
All
right, we'll watch your progress very closely. Isn't that amazing, Jan and Pete?
Incredible story, Deb. Incredible. Lovely.
Thank you.
Well, Hollywood action flicks deliver a big adrenaline rush with